It wasn't a ritual. It was a point of contact. Now, he instructed, breathe, as if you want to convince your system that there is no war. The strategist tried, but her breathing remained rapid. The pulse tuner didn't impatiently correct her. Don't force it, he said. Just lengthen the exhalation a little. Do it several times. The strategist did. Something in her face changed. Slightly. The pulse tuner noticed. What you're feeling, he said, is the...
You want repair? Then put the chunk of time. Try new Pantene Bond Repair Treatment with Curl Vitamin Pearls and Collagen. Repairs up to 100% more damage and smoothens out the chunk easily. A miracle? It's Pantene.
Stewardess, bigyan mo naman siyang mo.
Isa nito na to. Hindi kaya ng sabi ko. Basahan ako.
Wait, kaya na? Agaw! 10x power click. Mas tagal ang ganoon. Imposible man siya. Sige, aga!
My mom is my mom, but she's always like buddy.
Minsan lang sila bata. Sulitin mo na. Shaki, try our new flavors.
It's the beginning of a compatible signal. It's not high emotion. It's stability. Then he asked her to think, for a moment, about what she most strongly desired to manifest. The strategist thought of stable income. At that very moment, her body tensed. The pulse tuner asked her not to delve into a mental explanation, not to justify the contraction, but simply to observe it. Your body is saying a phrase, he explained, not with words, with tension. The phrase is usually something like, if I receive, something happens. The strategist felt that this phrase was too similar to her experience. When she received an improvement, she expected the blow. When someone approached, she expected the loss. When a habit began to work, she expected the exhaustion. So, said the pulse tuner, your job isn't to attract more. Your job is to allow. To allow your body to get used to the good without triggering an alarm. The strategist asked how that's done in real life, not in a silent room. He responded with an idea that seemed simple but was profound. First, you must recognize the exact moment your body activates. That's where your choice begins. If you don't recognize it, you react. If you recognize it, you can turn back. To demonstrate this, the pulse tuner asked her to recall a recent time when she was on the verge of moving forward, but didn't. The strategist remembered a job opportunity, a better paying offer. She said she saw it, but took too long to respond. The pulse tuner asked what she felt in her body at that moment. The strategist described it precisely. A knot in her stomach, heat in her face, shortness of breath. That, said the tuner, is not a lack of desire. It's an activated system. He soberly demonstrated the mechanism. When your system is activated, you seek relief. And quick relief is often avoidance. You avoid responding. You avoid getting paid. You avoid putting yourself out there. You avoid commitment. Not because you don't want to grow, but because your body believes that growth is dangerous. The strategist remained silent. It was uncomfortable to accept that her biggest obstacle wasn't external. The pulse tuner didn't push her to blame herself. He gave her a framework of discipline. We're going to create a bridge between your intention and your body. That bridge is built with short, repeated, and above all, realistic practices. The strategist heard the word realistic and felt relieved. She didn't want more promises. She wanted tools. He suggested a different visualization than the one she usually did. Not a perfect movie with fireworks, but a specific scene where her body typically reacted. Close your eyes, he told her, and imagine you receive a message with an opportunity. Feel the initial surge of tension, and instead of giving into it, do what we just practiced. Lengthen. your exhalation. Let your body relax. Then imagine responding calm, not with euphoria, with clarity. The strategist did the exercise and noticed something revealing. When her body relaxed, her mind found better words. The rush disappeared. The doubt diminished. The new identity that of someone who receives with composure felt more attainable. The pulse tuner didn't let him just leave that experience alone. He asked him to make it a habit. When your body learns that it can remain calm in the face of good, you'll stop unintentionally sabotaging yourself. The strategist asked how long it would take. He replied without promising speed. It takes as long as it takes your system to trust. But trust doesn't come from thinking about it. It comes from repeating a return. She also suggested a form of journaling that avoided drama. Instead of writing pages about emotions, she should record internal data. She told her to note 3 observations at the end of the day. When her body became activated, what she did to regulate herself, and what decision she made after. The goal wasn't to narrate her life as tragedy or victory, but to train her awareness. Because when you know at what point you become activated, that point stops secretly controlling you. The strategist understood that her notebook could be a laboratory, not a confessional. The most delicate part came when they talked about love. The strategist admitted that when someone treated her well, she felt uncomfortable. Part of her wanted to get closer, another part wanted to protect herself. The pulse tuner didn't blink. He explained that the body learns from history, and that sometimes it associates closeness with danger. If you want healthy love, he said, your body must learn to remain present without inventing threats. He asked her to imagine a calm conversation with someone who chooses her. In the image, her body tensed. The tuner asked her to do the same. Exhale more deeply. Relax your jaw. Feel the weight of her body in the chair. The strategist noticed a detail. When she relaxed her jaw, she also relaxed her interpretation. The fear subsided. The listening increased. Presence became positive. Then the pulse tuner gave her an affirmation, but not as a decorative phrase.